Ever heard of Mick Dodge? If not, take a moment and search Mick Dodge National Geographic Channel. And you'll be introduced to an extremely unique individual who decided the modern world was not for him. "25 years ago, he returned to the Olympic Peninsula of the Pacific Northwest, walking away from civilization to permanently live among the trees in the rainforest. I guess it's safe to say he was in search of a much simpler life. Simplicity cultivates the great art of letting go. There are so many conflicting messages about how we're supposed to live that keeping spiritually fit can easily get lost. Life gets complicated. And when it gets complicated, it usually brings with it feelings of clutteredness, too much stuff taking up too much space. So it is within our hearts or spirits. So many unimportant things vying for our attention. We all have that inner voice that can complicate our spirituality. It's there inside our heads asking all the questions that can muddle our decision-making process. Sometimes the right decision about what to do means taking our beliefs down to the simplest building blocks. But there are tools we can use to quiet our inner voice. For the religious, prayer is a tool that allows conversation with God. And for others, meditation. This is another avenue to get away from the world and focus. In future months, we will be writing on fasting, which is a challenging but productive way of narrowing down our focus. This is no new idea. In fact, it dates back centuries. Many of the great spiritual thinkers taught us on this subject, stating such things as, "Do not store your treasures on earth, for where they are, there your heart will also be." Another, "Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated." One reason nuns and monks have chosen to give up all of the worldly possessions is because the life of simplicity and freedom gained in return far outweighs the sacrifice. So, do you suffer from a cluttered life? Or struggle with clarity and thought when forced with making a tough decision? Be reminded, you can only cram so much stuff in your heart or your spirit. So do you want to find peace? Freedom? Clarity? Do an inventory and create space by letting some of these things go. What you will get in return is greater than the sacrifice.